Imagine a city so magnificent. Its walls shimmered with gold, its palaces gleamed with ivory, and its harbors welcomed fleets of ships from every corner of the world. A civilization more advanced, more powerful, and more mysterious than any other in history. And then, in one single day and night, it vanished. No trace left behind, no witnesses, only whispers carried through legend. For over 2,000 years, explorers, scientists, and dreamers have asked the same question. Was Atlantis real or just a myth? Is it a lost empire buried deep beneath the ocean, or a warning from the past about human arrogance and destruction? Join us as we dive into one of the greatest mysteries of all time, the legend of the Lost City of Atlantis. Plato's tale of a sunken empire. The story begins with one man, Plato, the legendary Greek philosopher. Around 360 BC, in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, he described a mighty civilization that had existed 9,000 years before his time. Atlantis, he said, was a vast island larger than Libya and Asia combined, lying beyond the Pillars of Hercules, now known as the Strait of Gibraltar. Its people were powerful seafarers, ruling kingdoms and controlling vast trade routes. Their city shone with temples covered in precious metals, palaces decorated with ivory and gold, and knowledge that seemed centuries ahead of their neighbors. Atlantis, according to Plato, was a civilization destined for greatness, but greatness turned to arrogance, and then disaster. In a single day and night, the island was swallowed by the ocean, disappearing forever beneath the waves. The hunt for a lost world. Ever since Plato's account, the mystery has captivated imaginations. Renaissance scholars believed Atlantis could be found in the Americas. Adventurers of the 19th century scoured the Mediterranean. Modern scientists deploy sonar and satellites across the oceans, chasing Plato's clues. One theory points to Santorini, a volcanic island in the Aegean Sea. Around 1600 BC, a catastrophic eruption devastated the Minoan civilization on Crete. Entire cities collapsed, harbors vanished, and tidal waves swept across the region. Could this real disaster have inspired Plato's Atlantis? Others look to the Azores Islands, far out in the Atlantic, or to the Caribbean, where submerged ruins occasionally appear on sonar scans. Some even point to Antarctica, where ice sheets conceal strange geometric patterns. Each possibility excites the world, but none has delivered a final answer. A civilization ahead of its time? What if Atlantis wasn't just real, but far more advanced than we dare imagine? Plato described vast canals, mighty harbors, and engineering marvels unlike anything of his era. Some modern thinkers go further, suggesting Atlantis may have had knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, or even energy that modern humanity only rediscovered thousands of years later. But power can be dangerous. Did Atlantis rise too high, too fast, only to be destroyed by the very forces of nature it thought it had mastered? Was its downfall the ultimate warning of what happens when civilizations outgrow their humility? Echoes of Atlantis across the world. Plato was not alone in telling of floods and lost lands. Across cultures, legends speak of civilizations swallowed by water. The Indian epic of Manu describes a great flood that wiped out kingdoms. The epic of Gilgamesh from Mesopotamia tells of a deluge that ended an age of men. The Bible's story of Noah, Native American tales, and even Pacific Island myths all speak of floods that destroyed great peoples. And beneath modern oceans, strange discoveries fuel the mystery. Divers in India's Gulf of Khambhat claim to have found submerged structures resembling streets and walls. Off Cuba's coast, sonar has detected massive stone-like formations resembling pyramids. Near Japan's Yonaguni Island, divers explore vast underwater terraces shaped like steps and temples. Are these natural formations, or fragments of civilizations we have forgotten? Civilizations that may have shared the same fate as Atlantis? When myth becomes reality, skeptics dismiss Atlantis as a simple allegory. Yet history warns us not to be so quick. For centuries, Troy, the setting of Homer's Iliad, was thought to be pure myth. Then, in the 19th century, archaeologists uncovered its ruins in modern-day Turkey, proving legend had truth buried beneath it. Could Atlantis be another Troy, waiting patiently for discovery under the waves? Today's technology brings us closer than ever. Deep-sea drones, satellite imaging, and sonar mapping explore the hidden ocean floor. And yet, more than 70% of our planet remains unexplored. It is entirely possible that the ruins of Atlantis, or something very much like it, still lie in silence, waiting. Myth, memory, or forgotten truth. Atlantis is more than a story. It is a mirror. Perhaps it was real, a city devoured by catastrophe. Perhaps it was a cautionary tale crafted by Plato to warn humanity about greed and arrogance. Or perhaps it is something deeper, a memory of forgotten civilizations carried forward through legend, preserved across cultures until we are ready to rediscover it. What if the truth is still hidden in the depths? What if beneath the dark silence of the ocean lie temples, palaces, and streets, the last whispers of a world humanity lost? And if we do find it one day, will it change history, or will it change us? The eternal question. As the waves crash endlessly against the shores of our world, the mystery of Atlantis endures. Every generation rediscovers the legend, searches for its ruins, and dreams of uncovering its secrets. But until the oceans reveal their truth, the question remains as haunting as ever. Was Atlantis a myth or a forgotten civilization? And perhaps the real mystery is this. If such a mighty empire could fall overnight, what does that mean for us and the future of our own civilization? Friends, if you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel Stories and More and share to others. Thank you.